Good morning, and we are streaming Final Fantasy XIV, the MSQ. I'm so far behind everybody else. My monitor's been dead for a bit, but we're going to get into this right now. So, let's do this. We've got more to find. I've swapped myself back to Machinist. I have to say, Dancer's fun. However, I love the changes they've done to Machinist. I really have. It feels so much better to play now than it had been. So, yeah, we're just going to play Machinist now. back to my favorite. That's what we'll do. So, let's see. Get that set up. There we go. We're going, right? We're going. You hear me. Of course you do. Alright, let's do this. Get your coffee. I know it's early here, so it's probably early in other places too. Advance auto. Sorry. Oh gosh, I forgot to take my allergy pills. Allergy meds. That might be a problem. Huh. So if we kill the Light Wardens, that'd be good, right? Yeah, but will they die? Oh, nobody cares about them. Oh my, I am so sorry. So, I forgot to engage the sound, and I just looked over and realized. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Your uncertainty is understandable, given the circumstances. Perhaps a more detailed explanation is in order. To begin at the beginning, then.
Ooh, story time.
In the ancient past, a single star was divided into 14 worlds.
Yeah, we know that.
This is the source, your home. These others are the 13 shards, in whose number we find the first. Though physically separate, they retain a connection to each other, and with the source especially. Now, let us assume that a given element in one of the shards attains abnormal ascendancy. Just as water will flow from the highest point to the lowest, the excess energy will begin trickling into the source. And such an influx of ether will of course exert a palpable influence. If the element in question were fire, then drought and wildfires might ensue. If it were ice, one might expect the weather to turn bitterly cold. As ether continues to pour in, such phenomena will become more and more extreme, until eventually, a single, untimely event triggers a disaster which cracks the barrier dividing the two worlds.
Ooh. And that would be the calamities.
What was once a trickle now becomes a deluge, sweeping the shard along to be rejoined with the source. At the same time, the element which held sway in the shard is unleashed in full, its energies amplifying the original disaster to truly catastrophic proportions. An earthquake thus magnified might strike with enough force to shatter continents. A tidal wave might swell to a size capable of drowning entire nations. These devastating events are what we refer to as umbral calamities. 7 times has a calamity befallen the source. 7 times has a shard been absorbed.
Yep. Alright, this stuff we already know, right?
At present, the light-drowned realm of the First stands perilously close to meeting the conditions for a rejoining. It is the Sin Eaters who are to blame for the Light's continued dominance.
Then let's
In
push them
addition to
back.
attracting their lesser kin, the Light Wardens I mentioned earlier radiate ether, saturating every corner of their territory with light. Even here in the flood-spared region of Northrant, their influence is strong enough to banish night from the sky. Thus, if we are to restore balance to the First and head off a potential calamity, it is imperative that we put each and every Light Warden to the sword.
Well, I mean, I guess it's a good place to
We
start.
do our best to take the fight to the enemy ever since we first heard the Exarch's explanation.
Though we have yet to claim any meaningful victories if truth be told.
Uh-huh.
Apart from being confoundingly elusive, the Light Wardens possess a troublesome quality which compelled us to delay our plans until such time as you arrived.
Oh. That's nice.
Forgive the interruption, my lord, but Hallminster Switch is requesting reinforcements. They say the Sin Eaters are attacking in force, and the village could soon be overrun.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, we better get out there.
Alert the guard. We should be prepared in case the fighting reaches the Crystarium. You have command of our forces in the field, Captain, but hold off on entering the town until I arrive. That goes for Alphen and Eorzea as well.
My lord.
Oh gosh, I'm always tired.
Far greater insight than any explanation I could offer.
So I was thinking of hooking up my controller. I haven't done it yet. I mean, it's sitting here. It's plugged in. It's ready to go. I don't know. I feel like maybe I should start with a class from level 1 with the controller to ease myself into it. I'm so used to my keyboard here that, I don't know. Anyway, let's go. Mr. Switch is to the north of Lakeland, so we best make haste. Alright, let's go. So we need to go. Where do we need to go? Are we going out the front gate? Yeah, we are. Okay. It's about dang time. It's the quickest way there. I guess just run. Oh, no, for a second I thought I was missing sound. But yeah, the changes to Machinist, amazing, love it. This is like pretty much everything I was having an issue with that, because you know, I learned Machinist was a class, right? And for the first while I kept calling it Engineer because it's Square. Just call it Engineer, seriously. This should be an Engineer, not a Machinist. Anyway, personal preferences aside, yeah, it had issues that kept driving me nuts. I mean, it was a precision-based thing, which was fine. Risk congestion areas above. I don't care. Just send me somewhere. Alright, let's see. Let's go, Boko. Maybe. We've got a crystal up here to attune to. So, you know what, let's head there real quick. I have a feeling that's where we're going to eventually go anyway. I'm not sure where we're supposed to be going anyway. We'll eventually go there anyway, but I'd just like to run over there and attune to it real quick. You know what I mean? Oh, we should do some nut hunting. In fact, let's do that real quick. Alright. I love that shot. Drill shot is just amazing. Oh! Oops. It helps if I actually hit 2. Alright. Oops. Have to actually hit it. Alright. That should be it. 3 nuts. They're ours. Oh, no, that's my quest. Okay. That's where we need to go. So let's head up here, attune to this thing real quick so we have it. And then we can go continue questing. But, the battery gauge, on the other hand, feels a little janky. I'm not gonna lie. It's weird having to wait to be able to drop my turret. And later, you know, the automaton queen thing. It does feel a little weird having to wait to do that, having to use the battery meter in order to. Where is... there's a thingy somewhere. It's not like I'm ever going to use them, but I might as well grab the border. He's way up there, of course he is. Their things fly, so they boost themselves up high. Why not? I just don't know how to get to it. But yeah, the battery gauge is a little weird. Other than that, I like the changes. The removing of ammo definitely was a needed thing. A lot of the other little minute things were also removed, like the Gauss barrel. Everything, of course, once you hit a certain level is now heated. You don't have to build up your heat and keep that sweet spot, which, you know, on one hand was kind of fun to do. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of enjoyed that. However, getting to that point, because, I mean, you can use, was it always barrel stabilizer? I can't remember if that's what its actual name was before the expansion. Anyway, you can use barrel stabilizer. And, you know, it would essentially put you into the 50 range immediately, which was great. Saves time. Problem is, when things are on cooldown, you know, you run into those kind of issues to where, you know, you can't do it. Can I go up through here like this? Nope. I want that current. I'm sorry. And I hadn't really investigated the area. Alright, let's go around. Oh, you know what? We could use these rocks, I bet. Yep. Woo! Alright, there we go. But anyway, you wind up with downtime. I mean, Wildfire had like, what, 60 cooldown to it. And pretty much everything kind of aligned with it in a way, timing-wise, which worked. You know, you Wildfire and then you rotate it through your skills real quick, did as much damage as possible in 10 seconds. And then, you know, the Gauss barrel would go on to cooldown. And all set. If we follow the road north, we will arrive. The village itself lies beyond. Oh wait, are we seriously going to the exact same? Wait, nope, no, we're going beyond it. Anyway. But things would align to a nice little spot where things would come off cooldown at about the time, you know, Wildfire comes off cooldown. That was great, you know, you had a precision thing you had to go with, but at the same time you also had to throw yourself into overheat mode, and it wasn't a button click, you had to get yourself there quickly, which Flamethrower worked great for. You know, so you'd Flamethrower, overheat, while, you know, get into your Wildfire somewhere along the way and do as much damage as possible. And then your Gauss barrel would fall off, and it would cool down for 10 seconds, and other things would cool down, and then you'd have to reapply that. And meanwhile, you're doing all that, you're also reloading shells to make sure you can go 1, 2, 3, and then reloading again with your quick reload. And, you know, eventually it gets to a point where everything is kind of on cooldown. You know, you've barrel stabilized to bring yourself back to the 50, but you've already gotten yourself up to where you're stuck balancing again, or you've accidentally overheat because you weren't, you know, paying attention, whatever it was. Meanwhile, barrel stabilizer is on cooldown at that point, and then your attacks are weaker. Until, you know, because you've overheated again for whatever reason, maybe you forgot to pay attention, whatever it is, you know, and, yeah, as a result, I so screwed up that. helps if I actually overheat. You find yourself in places where you're sort of waiting on cooldowns. You're in a lull, a really low lull, or a really long lull, felt like, and yeah, that was one of my bigger problems. It had a lot of maintenance to it, and then when you did do your burst and did massive damage, you were sitting there, you know, doing almost nothing. Oh, that was so the wrong button. Nope. Okay. And for a second, I thought I recasted it twice. But I mean, don't get me wrong, the idea of managing ammo and things like that, it's a cool idea and stuff. But, you know, having to do that, your Gauss barrel and everything else, and things, it took a lot of getting used to, I guess, for one, which is probably why a lot of people think it's more of a challenging class. Whenever I've talked to them, they're like, you know, Machinist is so hard. Because it is really all about precision, trying to get as much damage as possible when a wildfire bomb goes off, because beyond that, you're not doing a whole lot, which has some huge ups and downs. You know, your damage could be flatlined, and then boom, it spikes, and then it comes down below the flat line for like a minute or so because everything goes on cooldown. Although it wasn't really a minute, it just felt a long time. You know, I'm not reading any of this. The town is vested by a swarm unlike any we have ever seen in recent years. We did our best to evacuate the villagers, but many remain. Judging by the numbers of eaters present, we have a good reason to believe that the White Lord leads the attack. How convenient. Seems we have our chances to slay a warden sooner than expected. One does not simply slay a warden. Has no one told you what happens if you defeat one of those fiends? No. The horde more light inside them than all of their underlings put together. It can be struck down, aye, but its essence won't dissipate like the weaker killed. Vile ether will billow outwards and envelop the nearest living being, a reckless young swordsman perhaps, and turn her into a brand new warden. Oh, so that could be problematic. Well, you can leave their particular quandary to us. I must ask the guard to stand down and allow us to engage the leader of the Eaters alone. Alright then. But what if... Just do it. Do as you're told. Understood, my lord. As captain of the guard, however, I will not watch you brave such dangers without an escort from our ranks. I insist that I go with you. Alright, well, come on. Very well. Then our warden slaying party shall include myself, Levy, Captain Lin, and last but not least, me. Yeah. Okay. Let's go, Zoe. We got this. A formidable group indeed. Alright. What about the other two? Oh! My first dungeon! Yes! Haha! Oh, the instance dungeons encountered in Shadowbringers main story quests can be completed solo alongside with the supporting NPCs. I've been wanting to try this out so much. Great. To make us on this feature, simply speak with one of the NPC companions near the entrance to form a party. When forming a party, you need to follow the same role restrictions imposed in the Duty Finder. Alternatively, you can find party members via the Duty Finder, as usual, and complete the instance with fellow party instead. Oh, I want to do this. Form a party. What do we got? Oh, this is awesome. So, all-rounder. She's a dancer. Of course, I gotta have a healer. My red mage. Please tell me, Crystal, you are a tank. Because if you're not a tank, I don't know what to do. Okay. So this, okay.
Very well.
So I can select.
Let's give it our all.
They say things when you select them. That's cool. The hell is the bug floating around in here?
My strength is yours.
I need you for healing. I get like one pick. Which DPS do I want?
My strength is yours.
Leave this to me.
Oh, this is gonna be so great. I can't wait. Of course, then it may not be. I don't know. Alright. Well, first things first. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'm almost out. And, I need more bean juice. So, I'm gonna go ahead and put us on pause for a second. And when we get back, we're gonna do this Duty Finder with the new system they've got set up for it. Or I get to bring them with me. But it's the trust system, right? Display help for the trust system. When using trust, offers found in the city will contain fewer items. In addition, some enemies will no longer drop rewards. Well, that kind of sucks. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. So, we got the trust system up here. We're gonna try and do this, see how this goes. With any luck, it will be pretty dang good. Something is on my keyboard. Anyway, we got our refill of coffee, so hopefully this will sustain us through the dungeon. Alright, let's do this. What was that? Must be the cat or something outside. I don't know if y'all heard it, it was just like something. Oh my. Like everything is cocooned. I'm pretty sure they've killed a lot of people. I need to move my coffee over. Alright. Why am I taking the lead here? Oh, he does fulfill that job. Okay. I'm so glad. Alright. Boom. This is interesting. I'm sort of leading the group through unknown territory. I forgot what I was doing. Alphanod, you are a healer, right? I've been under the impression that you've been a healer this entire time, so I hope I didn't mess up there. I mean, he seems to be doing alright, so. Well, I'm just gonna keep shooting. Alright, enough of that. I'm not looking to maximize my DPS or anything. We're just trying to get through this in one piece. Oh, I think I'm the only one hitting that one. Go forth. Please. Alright, there we go. Ah! Are you gonna move? Nope, you're gonna take that one head on. Of course you are. Oh, my people are back from their venture. I'm gonna have to send them out again. Now this is actually pretty cool. I didn't have to wait, which is always great. Oh wait, the giant bear is it's one of them. Okay. You know what? Let's do a bit more here. just reset my entire combo, because of course I did. Was not paying attention. But yeah, I was contemplating with the controller because I wanted to sort of sit back in the chair, relax a little. Go forth, Walter Steed. Vanquish my enemies for me. Bloop. I still like the sound of Ricochet. I don't know why. Oh gosh, auto crossbow is awesome, by the way. I want to apply bio on things. Like Bio Blaster, I want to use it so bad. Flamethrower just doesn't do the damage I wish it would. To be honest, I feel like it's sort of a wasted skill now at this point. Does it do anything else? Just damages with 100 potency. I don't know, I guess I should look into it a little bit. See if it's useful at all. Because, like, beforehand, its only real use was to, you know, set the heat gauge on fire real quick. And, oh gosh, that might have been a bad idea. But, you know what? I gotta remember, I got auto crossbow when I overheat like that. Let's see. But, yeah, I feel like it might be just sort of a wasted skill at this point. I mean, at least Bio does something. Yeah, it, applies a dot. And now there's knocking on my door. Because it's got everything they need out there. There's 3 of them. One of them's old enough to do everything that's necessary. Not sure why he's banging on the door. Hello. Let's learn this fight. You know what? I forgot to overheat when I did all that. This is nice. Oh, crap. I'm so about to get pegged, aren't I? Yep.
I'll handle this.
Did you just... You limit braked. Really? She used the limit break. Oh, this could be a problem. What? Oh. continuously does damage or something. Everything. This is gonna be fun. Where's our spot? Oh no, there's more. Get over here. Ugh. I was already in a good spot. Alright. Alright. That was fun. It's a lot more than I would expect from a boss. Oh, I was gonna say, did she not drop a coffer now just because I'm using the thingy? I mean, it's possible. I said some things wouldn't drop stuff, so I don't know. Alright, let's move forward. That was fun. Someone help! Let's go forward. I thought I hit 5. Or 5. Sorry, wrong button. That's why. Oh. This place seems to be like a lot of farmland. I don't have much of that, I guess. It's also full of a bunch of catalyst things. Cocoons. This is definitely not good. Boom. Alright. Well, I mean, I get all the stuffs, I guess. I mean, that's a thing. Guess it would help if I did that. A little more DPS. Never hurt anybody. There we go. Oh goodness. Hey, pull this thing off me. Jeez. Not exactly what I want. I don't want a tank here.
Protect me!
And they seem to have fixed the heat gauge too. That's another thing that's nice. You know, the way heat works. I noticed while playing, you know, it's supposed to give the heat whenever you use it, but then it wasn't giving heat with its bonus or with its combo thing or whatever, like it's supposed to. And or maybe I was just reading it wrong. Maybe that's what it was. But it would only give me heat after the last shot of the combo, like heated clean shot or something. And it made it wasn't easy to build up heat as a result. Alright, go on. Take it. Go. I can just keep this up for a little bit anyway. Well, now I'm out of heat. Nope, that's a chest. I mean, I've got some healing stuff anyway. Loves the healing. And then that. Let's see. Next boss. Oh, it's one of those. Anytime y'all want to go. I don't know what that means. So, yeah. I don't know what it means. I'll just stand over here and hope for the best.
Protect me!
Whoops. Wait a second. What the hell just happened? Did I die? I was out of range? Or did something else happen? I just wasn't paying attention. Gotta be kidding me. Wow. Anyway. Can't believe that. Oh. Can't believe it. Nope. I must have messed something up and was not paying attention. Maybe I can go back and see what I did. Oh my gosh. Kids are outside the door. I don't know what they're saying, but I'm sure it's just fantastic. Let's run on back here and try this again. Oh. And I guess this time not die. Oh, I missed my timing. Horribly missed my timing. But that's fine, we can recover. Okay, so we got whatever this is, but I don't know what it means. Do I need to, like, stand super close or something, or... I don't know. Just kill me. Hopefully I won't die this time, or at least I'll figure out what it was that was going on. Oh, that's what happened, wasn't it? And I took the full force, didn't I? Okay. Jeez. That makes me feel dumb. I missed that somewhere. I feel like I totally missed everything I was doing. I just hit the wrong button, of course I did. Alright. Oh. But at least now I know what I did wrong.
Leave the healing to me.
Dang it. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Totally. I stayed over here and didn't realize there was a target on my head. And meanwhile, the entire group ran to the middle of the room. And I still don't know what that thing does. I just try to group up with everybody else. And hope for the best. This one's not doing so bad. The other one had a lot of movement to it. This one not so much. I'm kind of stationary. Oops. For the most part, anyway. It's almost dead. Can't believe I died. I was not paying attention, that's for sure. Really? Nothing? Oh, rogue and ninja. No. I need to make some more dye. I'm running low. Alright. No, please get. Oh, no, no, they died. I'm sorry, I was coming. I was. Anyway. I just didn't get there fast enough, I guess. Let's do this. Alright. Boom. I do like the look of flamethrower. Not gonna lie. It just feels so satisfying. I just wish it did more damage. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it could do more, and it doesn't. If that makes any sense at all. Alright. Whoops. So the wrong button. I got C5 and not C4. She's knocking those finishes all the time. Is there two there? Oh, geez, there is. I didn't realize there was two standing there. I'm just not awake today. I don't expect to ever be. Not today anyway, for whatever reason. Of course. Why are you coming to me? It's like, seriously. What is up with you people wanting to come over here where I am? Ugh. Is that what we're targeting? This might go quicker if I actually target whatever they're targeting. There we go. big one. Of course. I'm over here and taking. So they gotta run by you to get to me. Can't grab them on the way, can you? Anyway, at least now I know what happens if you die during one of these. Takes you straight back to the start. That's great. Alright. Alright, so I lied, my coffee's not gonna last. It's pretty much gone as it is. We're almost done with the dungeon though, right? Yeah, I feel like if I took an actual group, we could get through this a lot quicker. We'll just burst everything down super quick. Claws. That is so a monk thing. I wonder what they look like. Try on. Oh, that's cool. Kind of reminded me of a mantis. Anyway. Let's go. Enough of that. Let's move on. Ooh. My place is on fire. This isn't good. Oh gosh, is that the Light Warden? Is that, it says it right there in front of me. Light Warden. Is this the last thing? He looks a little... Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, let's do this. Alright. Ow. Where are we running? I saw while we were running after I was running. Oh snap, chains. Break them off, break them off. I am failing at this horribly. Get out of the way, people. Ah, crap! Oh! Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job of, like, staying out of the way. Maybe I should just stay here. Oh, this is not good. Oh! You know, I do have supportive options. Oops. This is an interesting attack, to say the least. I mean, these bosses definitely keeping you on your toes, that's for sure. Oh, crap. Oh! Ow. I'm gonna whack on that one. There are chains. Just couldn't see him. Get out of the way.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
You're using the limit break. Yes, you are. They don't hesitate to use that limit break, that's for sure. I'll straight up use it the second they get a chance. Yeah, well, we're good where we are. Oh. Oh gosh, I don't think I barely made that. Oops. Yeah, I'm like stuck on the other side this time, aren't I? It's fine. I'm safe. Nope. And that's a clear. Woohoo! At least we killed the Light Warden. Now what's gonna happen though? This thing's gonna dissipate and try and like turn one of us into one of them, right? Hey, there's a Garlean axe. Ooh. Try that on. Look at that axe. It's perfect. Anyway, I got an assortment of goods from that. Oh wait, I got some things. Cool. Great hat. Nice. I'll just put you there. Equip you. I'll have to reapply glamour later. I'm just gonna have some gloves, I guess. Huh. Alright. Was that it? That was it, right? Okay. Let's leave the duty. See what happens. Oh yeah, I'm out. Dang it. Alright. So let's see.
It's releasing its ether.
Fall back! What happens if you fall back, though? You want to just seek somebody out?
Let it touch us. Quickly, my lord, we must withdraw.
That will not be necessary, Captain.
You know something we don't?
Though I appreciate your concern, the eternal light of these creatures has confounded us for nigh on 100 years. For each we have put down, another has risen up in its place, born of the self-same ether relinquished by its predecessor.
Mm-hmm. Making them very hard to
But now
kill.
we have a way to contain that corruption.
Really? Oh wait, are we about to use me? Is that what's going on?
The blessing of light. And the hero who wields it now stands before you.
Huh. Yeah, it's going straight for me, isn't it? Except for it's not going to turn me into one. Somehow I'm going to, I guess, use it somehow. Oh. I just, like, dispel it?
The monster's power is broken, and the world, twisted by its touch, returns to its rightful form.
Huh. The night sky. That is something I'm sure they have not seen in a dang long time. So I just need to walk around everywhere and start doing that. There's no way just one light warden was enough to do everything, was it? Or is this just sort of a temporary thing? So I'm sure everybody's like, what in the world?
What's happening?
It's so beautiful.
The sunless sea. The warrior of darkness has come.
Oh, is that how this works? I'm still the warrior of light, but everybody just thinks I'm the warrior of darkness or something.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes, yes it is.
The night sky. As it should be.
Who are you people? You killed a warden, then bathed in its ether as if it were a spring shower, and now the sky? The legends are true.
Yep, yeah, that's what we do. It's what we do.
My lord?
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one possessed of her blessing. For you. You have vanquished the Light Warden of Lakeland, and for the first time in a century, darkness has returned to the mantle of night. Without the ever-present light to sustain them, the Sin Eaters will have no choice but to retreat. Yet our victory is far from complete.
Yeah, we got a lot to do.
Darkness has fallen here. The other wardens yet bask beneath burning skies, feasting upon what little life remains. Even should it cost me all I have, I would see each and every one of them slain, that this world might be spared from oblivion. Not only for the first, but for the source as well. Save one, and we save the other. But
Yeah.
be that as it may, I concede it was wrong of me to summon you to this fight against your will.
Yeah, well, what am I going to do about it?
I swear, on my life, I will one day atone for that deed. But for the present,
I mean, on one hand, we can prevent a calamity from happening on the source. So,
cast down the wardens.
you know, I guess it's a good thing you brought me.
To the first.
But, I don't know, a little warning. We were in the middle of a war, for crying out loud. You know? Sound like a glorious adventure. That's what I was saying. It's not like I have a choice. I will become the warrior you need. Hey, speaking of warriors, look who's in the background there.
I offer you my deepest thanks.
Just in case you didn't catch that, rewind it a second and look at who's in the
I understand there is
background.
much at stake here, Exar, but why do you risk yourself so readily? It must have been a dangerous drain on your ether to summon even one person across the rift.
I do it for my people, of course. To give the Crystarium the tomorrow it deserves.
That is true now, yes, but the city had yet to be built when you first called forth the Crystal Tower. I'm simply curious to know what prompted you to commit yourself so completely to this particular course.
There are things which we can ill afford to lose. And I sensed from the first that I had a part to play in preserving. Forgive me. I fear the events of the day may have taken their toll.
Yeah, maybe we should go get
Despite
some rest.
appearances, I am an old man. One burdened with many difficult memories, some too painful to recall.
You're an old man.
Well then, I'm sorry for pressing you. It's a family thing, I'm afraid.
One which has served us well more often than not. Needless to say, we will continue to fight at your side until the last Sin-Eater is defeated.
I wonder if I could keep running that just for
Come then,
upgrades.
my warriors of darkness.
I mean, I'm not going to,
Let us gather the
but
surviving villages and make our way back.
I might do it with other people, but I don't know if I can sit there and do it with the trust system. I'd say it's a little on the slow side. Then again, I need to run it with other people to see how exactly. What fates? There's fates all over the place out there, people. Anyway, how quickly you have so many lives saved. The sky itself heralds your success. A single victory and a large struggle. Trust parties unlocked. You can enlist NPC companions to revisit completed instances by opening the Trust interface located under the duty in the menu, or in the main menu. Under duty, trust. Okay. There. Sorry, you can't see it. My camera's in the way. I've got the thing is in the bottom right corner of my screen for all the stuff. But you hit the duty tab, and you've got trust, and it brings that up. Okay, that's cool. All right. let's continue forward. Now, as for how we proceed from here. Point me in the direction of other light wardens. That's what you do. The villagers we've evacuated earlier have arrived safely in the Crystarium. They seem to be accepting their situation for the moment. Most folks are far too distant or distracted by the sky to worry about wounds or lost homes. They whisper and wonder if the warrior of darkness has come. 'Tis to be expected. Zoe, I must ask you a favor. Would you be so kind as to conceal your involvement in this endeavor for the time being? What? Seeing the light rescind from Lakeland is a momentous occasion and will be swept up in the maelstrom of excitement and confusion. Should you come forth as the legendary warrior of darkness, I fear that no matter how good your intentions, such an appearance would throw the city into disarray. I find myself in agreement. Fine. It may be best if you maintain a low profile until we see how you mourn them responds. Yeah, can we just go take them out? I wonder. They have a light warden over there somewhere, right? My thanks. Oh, if not freely celebrate your success, pray allow your heart to be bowed by the joy, by the joy of the citizens, as joy you surely bought into breeding. And I must ask the same discretion of you, Captain. That's right, don't tell anybody. Though I expect to be the whole truth of it one day. With that settled, I shall return to the Crystarium and address the people. These explanations and adjustments will consume much of my time, so pray take the opportunity to rest and recover from your exploits, and to thank you not even need to shutter the windows to enjoy a dark, peaceful night's sleep. I must stay behind and coordinate the evacuation. And I hesitate to ask after all you've done here today, but could I ask you to pass a message on your way dependents? Please let Bragi know that we're bringing a number of injured. Alright. You can count on me. We got this. Oh, we should start making our way back to Crystarium. Oh, slowly, mind you. Wouldn't want to arrive too soon after him. Staying behind as well. There's something I need to check on. Okay. We already went through the village top to bottom. Alicia, we should all take the chance to rest, you included. Now listen to your brother. I knew one of those eaters and I can't rest. Not now. So it was her. Yeah, I was afraid as soon as when I saw that one. It was totally her. So please, I wish to be left alone for a while, and that means you as well. I shall be cross if you try to follow me. Promise to find you later, when I find myself. Alright, go on. Well, just you and me then, shall we? It's always just you and me. I swear. You, me, and a potato sometimes. Alright. Oh, you know what? I meant to actually talk to that one. Let's go over there real quick. Check out the gemstone trader. You now have access to this recent gemstone exchange, through which bi-colored gemstones can be traded for a variety of rare and exclusive items. Successfully completing local fates will allow you to deliver more. Alright. We've got 240. So what do we got? A whole lot of nothing right now. Anything else? Absolutely not. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. Like, seriously. To the Crystarium we go. No. Let's reset my glamour, shall we? Go back to that. Old school. I don't have others. Okay. Anyway. I'll go ahead and set that. Get rid of our gloves. Well, the Crystarium seems rather ordered. On the contrary, there's something jubilant in the air. I feel like this night won't be quite as peaceful as our hooded friend predicts. I think I shall take a brief stroll around town before retiring to my chambers. I should discard... Alright. Sleep well. Alright. I think that's a good point to... So I'm going to do this for a good chunk of the day. So I've got a lot of catching up to do. And I've been wanting to do it and just hadn't because I want to stream the whole MSQ. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take a break. We're still going to keep streaming. I'm not going to, take a multiple hour break or anything. What time is it? It's only 10:34 here. So at around 12, I think I'm going to actually get off for a bit. Because I've got to feed people. And yeah, for right now, I'm going to take off for about 5 or 10 minutes. Hit the restrooms, fill up some coffee. The coffee maker's still on. So you go do what you need to do in the next 5 or so minutes and be right back. And we're back. We're back. We're going to continue now. So, here we go. Let's see, where do we need to go? Oh gosh, sorry about that. I did take some allergy medicine while I was gone. I almost forgot to, of course. Then I felt like I was dying, so it all works. So, I moved. I'm no longer on the server that I was. I'm in a different data center. To join up with some friends. And of course I joined the free company and half of them haven't logged in all week. So I'm letting them know that I'm home now. Alright, let's go. Aye, what can I do for you? Looking to buy a lantern? Like every other stumbling soul in the city? Yeah, everybody needs lanterns now. Hang on a moment. If you're carrying a message for the guards... introduce you some interesting opportunities. Also, I made people oatmeals because apparently cereal wasn't enough for everybody this morning. You know what? I'm here. I have a feeling it's been long enough for everybody to finish their duties or their thing. Let's go over here and really are you standing on the bell? Alright. Get some more logs. Wait. You know, I just realized it took Benadryl. Yeah, that's gonna make me tired. I'm almost out of that. I need to get some Claritin. Trying to fight the sleeps induced from medication is hard. Alright, now that they're back off to do their thing, we can continue! More beer for table 2, and a couple of pints of mead for table 3. And while you're at it, coming right up. Sorry we've rushed off our feet today. Can I get you anything? Drinks on the house? Yeah, sure. Give me a drink. I mean, that's not why I'm here, but... Oh, that, Driggy. It's Twitter's sense of humor. Ha 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 ha. To think he'd send you to meet at a time like this. The first real night in near 100 years have folks all riled up in this, What's more is, there was that eat-up business at Homester Switch. They say a light warden was destroyed without a damn trace, and it was the Warrior of Darkness who did it. I really must apologize. It's been almost as rowdy as our customers. That's no small feat. A lot of our regulars are bounty hunters, you see. Oh, sorry. They mostly go after eaters, and the rumor of the warrior's appearance have sparked to their kindling. You know how the weak eaters are drawn to the strong ones, right? Yeah. Aye, they swarm like angry bees around the queen. You need to look no further than Homester for proof of that. But attacks on that scale don't happen every day. Praise the blessed shadow. You know, the more common threats are strays. No one knows why, but every now and again, an eater will lead the pack to prowl alone. Those are the ones you run into on the road if you luck is a foul. There are dangers to everyone, so the settlement council put bounties on their heads. And our bar here is a convenient place for hunters to gather and share that information. Seems a few of them were inspired by the warden slaying even more than most. There are those types that have their sights set on the absolute worst of the strays. In class of either they've been dubbed the Candinal Virtues. The Virtues show up out of nowhere. And 3 summers ago, when historians had heard the description given by survivors, well, apparently they share an opportunity with appearance with the villains who caused the flood. And if they don't send chills down your spine, they also report to be as tough as light wardens. Not the kind you pray you can take down single-handedly. Our Virtue Hunters have all but given up, but knowing the Warrior of Darkness is out there has lit a fire in their bellies. Just look at them now. The hunter over there, the oversized sword, is Grunson. He is in it for revenge. Wants to recruit a comrade in arms. You know, there's a wedding that's about to happen. Somebody's handing out invitations to anybody who wants them. Don't be fooled by those strong cheeks. He's hard as a hunter as they come. Just lost a partner. Seems to be on the lookout for a new one. It's Craig. Wordis seeks an expert in magecraft to help fight the virtual he's after. Last we have Gillet, dwarf and drunkard both. Wanted to join forces with a healer, and only a healer. Something about needing a mender's wisdom. Seem to share my veterans. You have to look at about you. Maybe you should introduce you to one of the hunters. Who knows? Together you might even collect a bounty. Now that's a grand idea. Imagine this. Prestige my bar would even earn if we bolstered the patrons of a successful venture hunter. You have gained access to role quests. A separate quest line and story now available for tanks, physical DPS, magical DPS, and healer roles. In order to reach the final stages of the Shadowbringers main scenario, you must complete at least one role quest line. Speak with the Vichu Hunter at the Wandering Stars to accept quest offer. Alright. So that's a thing we're gonna have to do. Let's see. We obviously can't pick him because he's for a healer, right? Requires a class job healer. Alright, decline. What do you need? Magical DPS. Well, I only have one that I can pick, so I didn't really pay attention to what Garrett Branson wants. You're gonna be the tank, okay. And then physical DPS. Thinks you might have the answers. Alright. Let's do this. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... I don't know. Would I? Yes, of course you are. Just plan for the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of woman I've been looking for. You're perfect. Care to elaborate? My name is Lou Reek? I'm gonna call you Lou. And I am a bounty hunter. But not just any bounty hunter. I have you know, nay, I am not wont to settle for run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt Sinitas. Not only that, I have recently set my sights in particular of noble fiend. One of the virtues. Naturally, it will take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater. I'm not afraid to admit it, I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of an equally formidable allies, I am confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I had in mind. Walk away without a word. I knew you would be interested. It should be a challenge alone, be insufficient motivation. Know that I am financially resources at my disposal. You will be duly compensated for your service. Yay, compensation. That's good. However, as much as I am certain you are the right woman for the job, 'tis only meet that I put your skills to proof. A simple test should suffice. Pray do not be offended, but you would be shocked how many people present themselves falsely. Yeah, I'm sure. I wouldn't doubt it at all. Sure, we got this. Welcome back, miss. I wonder if anyone can sleep in the city in such an uproar. No, sorry. Wrong one. I want this. Can I go right outside the gate? I can. Alright, let's go do that. You know what? I probably should have went by the nut board first. Whee! Fata! Oh gosh. Ah! I feel like I should have died from doing that. Well, you know what? I need to go decorate my room. Because I could go participate in that, fate. I mean, it's looking like it's going to be done by the time I get over there, but a little bit is better than nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to make it. Oh, come on. Right out of range. Alright, I got to do a little something. 6, alright. Every time I've been doing fates, I've been getting them at the start, and I guess I've been getting 12 stones, so that was different. I hadn't actually participated in one that was already started like that. Alright. Now, onward. Let's go do this, shall we? Here we are, proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to stem. Naturally, we require a bait to lure him out of hiding. Is that our bait? Oh, my lord, got your package here. Is he the bait? Well done, my good man, and here's your payment. Oh, of course not. I guess the package is the bait. Oh, this? The bait in question. Easier to have it delivered than take a detour and pick it up myself. That's true. Now then, you only need to place it in the open and slay whatever comes to it. Yay. Let's do that then. That sounds like that's gonna be great. And you're just gonna sit there and watch, right? Bait. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna sit here. Let's do this. No, that wasn't that bad. Not in the least. Back to Crystarium we go. No. Wrong button. That's close, right? Yeah. I just have to go up here and go talk to him now. Get that quest line started. Congratulations on the kill we made. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Okay. I mean, it was just one thing to kill. Crunch, 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 snort, slurp. Oh gosh, I couldn't make that sound effect. Another helping, no. Are you sure? There really is no bother. Oh, very well. Sound like to return to our earlier discussion. Out of the Vitcher. I'm eager to hunt. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvent in the guise of Rita Rao, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of Eld. Wasn't that one of the warriors of darkness? I don't know. I don't remember. She is the most elusive eater who has been sighted in very corners of the realm, though her movements are unpredictable. She has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinary, dangerously beasts. You can well imagine the question forming in your hand. Why not leave her be? If anything, is she not aiding local communities? Alas, no, for the beasts she slays raise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats. Oh. So that's what happened. Oh. So the warrior of darkness, who were their warriors of light, are now sin eaters themselves. And every time they kill a threat, because I guess they think in their way they're helping, the threat rises as a sin eater as well. But they don't kill other sin eaters. That's a problem. So you see, this one wretched sin eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on all she does, unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages across Norvent. Only you and I can stop her. Which means the other quests all revolve around one of them, don't they? So she was a warrior of light. What an odd thing to ask, but never mind that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains or whatever 100 years ago, it doesn't matter to me. Simple truth is, Rinda was the greatest hunter who ever lived, and beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of the warriors of light were before they became sin eaters, that's what they are now. So we'll be doing folks a favor by killing one. Well, they say, you friend, will you hunt? Yeah, let's do this. Why would I hope to regret this? So begins our formal partnership. I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side. Naturally, it will take us some time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave strangely, and I've been doing my best to get inside her head to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. Alright. Oh, is your reward lacking? I apologize. Next time I'll see rather more succinct. Yeah, okay. I mean, it was fine. I'm not gonna lie. 72. Alright. I think the kids are fighting. Because of course they are. I'm gonna have to go out there and knock some sense into them. Maybe they'll figure it out. I wonder if anyone can sleep in the city. Okay, yeah. Yeah, return to the quarters. Ah, very good. In light the present situation, had illuminations prepared for all rooms. No need to rush to make to the market for lanterns or candles. That's funny. Suddenly, lanterns and candles and such are in big demand. Wonder why. You know what? We should have invested in that trade. Like, seriously, we should have made a bunch of lanterns, a bunch of candles, destroyed the Sin Eater, showed up, and started selling like hotcakes. It would have made sense. Just saying.
So it's your lot's turn to be the warriors of darkness, is it?
Funny how things work.
Funny how things work out.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Been watching, have you? These are my private quarters.
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armorang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden.
Yes, yes you were.
Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source.
Yeah.
They're your friends then? Through thick and thin?
Seems to be that way.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. When you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time?
Well, that was foreboding.
I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years.
Do you know your pals are walking around turning things into Sin Eaters?
Promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
So this is what the light was hiding.
Atmanphilia.
I must go to her.
Oh, jeez. Hold on. Chill out, jeez. Alright, let's get a thing to talk so I can go see why there's banging on the door. Maybe.
Out of my way!
Or maybe maybe not. I'm not gonna get the chance. It was straight up a video.
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
There we go. Alright. Give me a moment and I will be right back. Alrighty then. That was fun. Crud. I forgot to lock it. Oh, alright. Let's try this again. Shall we?
When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to intrude our presence. But I
You're gonna have to hold on a few.
Sir Estinian, the dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
Now, what are we doing?
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legatus still has eyes and ears in unexpected places.
Mm-hmm.
Van Baelsar, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
Okay.
I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of Eorzea.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Still missing.
Away on other business. Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated.
Oh, that's nice.
There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this black rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill.
Well, I mean, that's still kind of like a poison.
The tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart.
That's just lovely.
Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this vicinity secured!
Well,
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
yeah, we better get to moving. Or you better get to moving.
I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Asir.
I am aware of what his Radiance said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlean.
Well, yeah, we have pressing matters back home too that we've not dealt with. Unwelcome guest. Oh no, I'm not high enough level. This could be a problem. Wait a second, where's that at? Is that on a higher level up in here? Through a door, maybe? There we go. Looking for someone willing to make a delivery. Alright, we'll pick that up because it's gonna need to be done. It's ether current. Well, shoot. We've got ourselves a tiny problem. Prior to the end room. I can't continue until I hit 72. It's gonna complete. That's a tiny player. You know, I really, really want the save screen music. When you go on the ship for the Final Fantasy Tactics stuff, that music. I really, really want that. That actually is not what I wanted to play. Luckily for us, it won't take long to actually get to level 72. So, let's see. We've got this. Your spirit bound. Oops. Wrong button. Let's make you into something. What do we get? Alright then. wonder if I can, how much that sells. Oh, let's have you sell it. What are the going prices? Under 1,000. Here it sold for 600. Well, that. Somebody picked those up and then turned around and put it on. Because I'm going to assume they didn't. But they could have and made themselves some profit right there. Especially if the next highest thing was 99. Buy 4 for 119 a pop. Turn around and put it back on for 99 or 1,000. 830. We'll go with 830. Pop that on there. All right. I guess that's what we're gonna do for the time being. All right. Well, as people yell on the outside, because that sounds like a great way to do things. I'm gonna go ahead and call it right here for the the day. I gotta raise the level anyway, so I'll go do that in the meantime, and then later this afternoon we can stream some more. How's that? Alright then. I will talk to you later. See ya.